Hello everyone. I wanted to do this video. It was requested, and I know there's a couple others that I need to do that have been requested, and I will get to those. But this is more, I'm going to keep it more general on anticipatory stress, especially now more than ever. So whatever is going on for you in any arena, it can be around the coronavirus or like anything to do with that, or just life in general. So this idea of anticipatory stress. So we are stressing about something that hasn't happened yet. It's where the bully, I call it the bully in our brain, takes over and starts like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if that happens? What if that happens? What if that happens? It's the what ifs that are not to our benefit. Like, what if it all falls apart? What if I can't handle this? I'm afraid of this. It can be anything. It can be anticipatory stress around a phobia. So let's just tap along. And I'll keep this one kind of short and sweet on the dialogue, monologue, karate chop. Even though I'm really dealing with anticipatory stress, I'm anticipating an outcome that hasn't happened yet. Now more than ever, I choose to acknowledge my feelings now. Even though I'm struggling with anticipatory stress, I'm anticipating a problem that hasn't happened yet. I choose to honor my feelings now. Even though I've had things happen already that's giving me evidence, I should anticipate the worst. But I'm open to seeing this differently, even if just a little bit now. This anticipatory stress of what's to come. And it's not good. So of course I'm stressed about it. And my thoughts start to circle the drain and get to 0 dark 30. And they've run amok. But right here, right now, what if I could just acknowledge that I'm struggling with anticipatory stress? I'm anticipating an outcome that's not good, that's not going to work on my behalf. And what if I can remind myself that the only thing I have to do right now is attend to this stress. I don't have to figure this all out right now, but I think I do. Because that's how I've been wired. And what if, by reminding myself that there's one thing to do right now, acknowledge the anticipatory stress, tap through it, find just a little bit of relief, even if that relief is 5%. I'm moving in the right direction. And what if reminding myself that that's all I've got to do right now is just attend to this anticipatory stress? What if that brings me some relief? And then what if, as I attend to and soothe this part of me, answers I need have the space to come? And what if they can even surprise me? And what if I have an advantage here? Because as the world's going wild and everything feels so uncertain, what if my superpower right now is to tune into me, to acknowledge my stress, and just tap to find some relief? And what if the more I get singularly focused this way, I'm doing the best thing I can for myself? Finding relief, and then who knows what can come? In spite of all the evidence that's appearing right in front of me, what if through this relief, things show up for me that I just can't even tune into or imagine when I'm in anticipatory stress? What if it's worth a try? When my thoughts start to circle the drain, oh, right, I can be singularly focused here as best as I'm able. Just got to attend to this stress in the moment and find even a little relief. And what if the cumulative effect of that makes all the difference and opens me up to possibilities that are new to me, that feel soothing. And then my mind spins out of control less. And from that calmer place of being, and I don't have to be all in on the calm, just enough to allow in solutions. And when they show up, I'll know. And if I'm not getting solutions yet, or answers yet, what if I can remind myself, I'm not doing anything wrong here. It's not because I'm attracting this to me. I just have more stress. And as I keep attending to that, what if I start to notice I get those glimpses of trust, those seemingly stolen moments? Oh God, I feel peace. And that's evidence that I'm moving myself and my physiology in the right direction. And over time, I notice more moments like that. And then more moments. And I notice more feelings of relief. And if I hang on to those feelings of relief, knowing that's evidence, I'm shifting something here. What if that makes all the difference? And take a breath. Now more than ever, what I see is that's like going back to that like singular focus of like, oh, there, I mean, it's like, whoa, there it goes. Woo! The top spinning. My thoughts are circling the drain. And for me, when I can come back down to, oh, right. All I got to do right now is, even if it's just a little bit, just find some semblance of relief. That makes all the difference. And then again, I would always add, as best you can, try to pay attention to that judgment of self that can sneakily get in there. And it's like, well, you should be feeling better by now. And it sounds like this. You've tapped on this before, and, you've got tapping in your arsenal, and you should be ahead of the game here. And all that sneaky voice can sound really reasonable. But if you feel bad, then that's your evidence, like, whoa, that bully in my brain's like running the show. And then it's like, I just got to go back to, okay, tapping on, okay, wow, and see that I'm judging myself, and all I got to do right now is find some relief. Because otherwise, what happens for many of us is we're trying to reach for a feeling that's out of reach for us right now. And if you think, I can't go from here to here, but I can go from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. I mean, to me, that is such a friggin' relief to not be like, oh God, you know, I've got to like, it's all happy thoughts. No, it's like just relief, just some relief. And in those moments that you get that, I'm sure you know that moment of a blip of a thought, like it's all going to be okay. No matter what, it's all going to be okay. That's that, to me, that inner voice that's like, no, that's the quieter voice. And just because there's a voice that's loud doesn't mean it's the truest voice. And right now, I think there's a lot of loud voices for everyone that feels like the truth, but the loudest voice isn't necessarily the truest voice. So more like when you notice that blip of, oh God, I had a moment of relief, it's like, okay, there it is. That's evidence that I'm changing my physiology, that something's changing for me. So Meenakshi, Terry, Mitsuko, that's why I can see it's here. Thanks for being here with me live. I'll post this as soon as it's done. And if you find it helpful, just come back to it whenever you need to. It'll be here on the page forever as far as I'm concerned. So much love to all of you, and take good care, and then see you next time. Bye for now.